welcome back to my channel, which is Explore the Adobe. This is Zunaira Hanif, and in this tutorial I am going to show you a very beautiful photo manipulation, or you can say photo composition. So here you can see I have two images. Here is my subject and here is my background image. You can see both both have same colors, therefore I am not going to adjust it. If you want to practice, for your practice, you can download these images from the link given in description. So as you can see, I have converted my smart object into I have converted my subject in smart object. If I double click on it, first I have to cut out my subject from this background. So I am choosing select subject option. If this option is not showing here, you can simply go to select and subject. Okay, it has been selected. So I want, if you can see, selection has been made around your subject, but I want to increase my selection, so I am increasing it using my quick selection tool. If you don't have this option of select subject, you can choose any tool. You can choose a quick selection tool in order to take selection. So after taking my selection, I am adding layer mask. Now here you can see, here is, you can see, we will fix it first. Add your new layer, go to your brush, short key is B, reduce the size and reduce the opacity to 50%, and first click Alt to take the color and just carefully use the brush. So here you can see, here is our before and here is after. Now it is looking good. Click Ctrl or Command S, go back to your original document. Now here you can see, first I place it here. I think this is the right place. So first we are going to arrange our layers. Here is my background, here is my subject. Now I am taking the copy of my background layer by Ctrl or Command J. You can also right click at your mouse and you can duplicate your layer from here. So for I am the copy of layer I am arranging at the top. Here you can see. Now first in order to blend naturally, therefore I have taken this copy. So first we will blend it. Add your layer mask, go to brush, make sure the foreground color is black and reduce your opacity to 25%. Flow to 25%, opacity to 100%, and make sure you have chosen soft round brush. Now increase the size. You can increase your size from here, or you can simply choose a big bracket key from your keyboard. So start blending the edges. Don't worry, we will fix it soon. Start blending your edges of the image. I am blending it from the right and bottom side because You can see here upper and your left side is looking good. I think it is good. It is looking good. So now I have turned the I thumbnail on. Now reduce the opacity to 50%. Again add your layer mask and click Ctrl I. So what I have done, I did the control invert. It is used like, if I show you here, you can see I have added my layer. If I delete this layer mask, so what will happen if I add my layer mask, and if I click Control or Command I, you can see my image has been gone. It is not showing to you. Okay, so if I use brush and my foreground color white, and if I, you can say, if I start, if I increase, sorry, if I increase the opacity, you can see if I brush on my layer, you can check it is been showing. So what we are going to do, it is not showing well because the opacity is 50%. Don't worry. So what we are going to do, we are adding the layer mask, Control or Command I, in order to you can say hide the layer. Now we are using a brush tool and foreground color is white, and we are starting, sorry, Control Z, now Control I, and just start brushing on your, sorry, make sure your foreground color is black and start brushing on the model or your subject area in order to uh, look more naturally, and we are blending it like this. Here you can see it is looking very much natural now. Now we are going to use a preset. Go to your adjustment layers, choose color lookup. From here add night from day. So here you can see, next step is you have to add a new layer. Choose your brush tool and make sure your foreground color is white. It should be totally white, and opacity should be 100%, flow 100%, and reduce your brush size. Okay, so first I am clicking on the middle of these daisy flowers. You can see the flowers, we will made two layers of them. First of those who are clear to us, here you can see this area is clear to us, and here is blurred area at the you can see at the back and the bottom. So for clear area we will work on one layer, and for blurred area we will work on another layer. So start, just you have to add a point in the middle of these daisy flowers. I am reducing size for these daisy flowers because their size is smaller than others. Okay, so you can add them. If the middle is not showing to you, don't worry, you can add them randomly. Here you can see I have added. Let me check if any clear to us. Here you can see I have made this layer and I have applied dots or only those daisy flowers which were clear to us, which was not blurred. So again, so I am renaming this layer with clear dots. Now again a new layer and rename it blurred dots. Now add these points to blurred areas in your image, which you can see at the front or bottom. Because these areas are blurred and therefore daisy flowers are not showing to us properly, but it's okay, you can add randomly. So now what you have to do, go to your clear dots, double click on the layer and add outer glow. Make sure you have chosen white color here, it should be pure white. Click OK. Now you can I have set my opacity to 45%, spread is only 40%, and size is, let me check if I, and the size is 1. Here you can also check your preview in these areas. Now go to your inner glow. Here you can see opacity. First make sure you have in inner glow you have chosen dark yellow color. Click OK. Here is your opacity, you can increase it, you can decrease it, and size is 193 in my situation. So click OK. Here you can see before and after. So now again go to blurred dot layer, double click on the layer and add your outer glow and inner glow. Inner glow. Due to previous settings, they are applied to this subject again. So click OK. Now we have blurred this layer. Go to your filter and blur option, choose Gaussian blur. You can set your radius according to it, but I think it is okay. The radius is 4 pixels. Click OK. Here you can see before and after, it is looking more natural and real. Now what you have to do, go to your subject layer and duplicate the layer by Ctrl or Command J and bring it at the top by dragging it. First, you have to convert. Here is option is not showing. If I option, I don't know. Here is option convert to smart object. So what I have done, I have add my subject to my layer mask. So again go to your color lookup and add night from day and make sure you have clicked on this icon, which means you are creating clipping mask. Now what you have to do, again go to your brightness and contrast, increase the brightness. In my situation the brightness is 78%, 70. So now click on this subject layer and add layer mask and click Ctrl I and go there and click add the layer mask of your subject layer. Go to your brush, make sure your foreground color is white and increase the size, but carefully you have to use your brush tool at the face of model only. Here you can see you have to apply at the face only. You can increase or decrease the size. So the last one step you have to do, add a new layer at the top, increase your brush size. You have to just one click on it. Here my opacity and flow both are 100%. Go to blending options and choose overlay. Now by move tool you can set it like this, in which it looks good. So here was our complete tutorial. In step by step you have learned about this manipulation. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. If yes, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So thank you guys for this time. Again I am saying, if you want to practice these images, you can download these images by the link which I have provided you in description. Thank you.